I wanted to do another quick video on upgrading mods. I know this is something that I've done a few videos on before, and people ask me how do I go about doing my modding, or at least upgrading mods and going through my inventory. I know everybody does a little bit different depending on where you are at the game, but giving some people some insight as to how I do it at this point in the game. I started out the game with no knowledge of mods like most people and just took whatever resources I could and did not get a very good inventory working for me. So at some point I had to scrap most of it, sell it all, which, you know, as most of you know, hurts, but having shitty mods is worse. So if you saw at the beginning, I'm starting to get mods in my mailbox, which means my mod inventory is full. So we're going to go into mods. We're going to manage what I got. I've talked in the past about making filters for mods and how we're looking for mods. I'll just go over it briefly here. These are all individual filters I've set up, but for the most part, what I use is what I just labeled as my default sort. It's unassigned mods, any slot, any set, any primary, no specific secondaries, less than 12. I don't need to upgrade all my mods to 15 until I'm getting ready to put them on a character, or unless I'm chasing stat. It saves money, not like I'm really credit poor right now, but don't need to spend it if I'm not going to use it right away. So I'm just doing this to build an inventory for anytime I need to re-mod characters, which you should do occasionally, depending on how certain metas go. Anytime you get new characters, or if you steal mods, obviously you're going to need mods to replace them. So I'm going to leave them at 12. That's when they will disappear from the filter. Any rarity, any tier, so that's how I look at my mods now, and I try to do my mods by levels. So I'm going to look at all, mods by level 3, level 6, level 9, level 12. Looking to see how my stats work with what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to upgrade a mod if it doesn't have everything I want. I've already got a full mod inventory, so space is limited. Space is key for me, so I'm not just going to upgrade stuff for the hell of it. So anyways, into that, and I'll explain more as I go. So here we go. Obviously the basics of mods in this are, one, we do not want to have anything without speed. Speed secondary. So excluding speed arrows, which I am not seeing yet. If it doesn't have speed as a secondary, minus a speed arrow, get rid of it. Speed is important in this game. Not everybody needs to be the fastest, but everybody needs speed. Right off the bat, we have mod, no speed, mod, no speed, mod, no speed, mod, no speed, no speed, no speed. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and sell those. Confirm sell. Yep. And then the next thing that is important is all of your mod sets should be supported by secondary stats that match the mod set. So health mods should have health. Crit damage mods should have offense to go with them. It's an offensive minded mod, so it should have offensive minded stats to go with it. Offense should either have an offense primary or an offense secondary. Again, health, potency. Here's a good one: potency cross, potency primary. Very important to match those like that. Tenacity mod sets, you want to have tenacity as the secondary, unless it's a cross and you want tenacity primary, unless you're going for protection, different things like that. But for the most part, your mod sets should have secondary stats that support that. So right here we've got a health diamond set, a diamond health set with no health on it. For a beginner in the game trying to build up their mod set, build up their mod inventory, this might work for them. It's got a good roll of speed on it. It's got survivability. It's got two protection stats on it with a defense. So, that might work for some people, but for me, I'm trying to craft specific stats, so I don't want this mod. It has no health. It has no use to me. So I'm going to mark that to sell. This crit damage arrow has speed, and it has offense, and it also has crit chance. So for me, this is a good roll. I mean, the primary, you never know what you're going to need it for. You never know if you're going to need it for a mission remod. A lot of times you want to keep all of your mods, the arrow, the triangle, and the cross. You want to keep those because those are the rare ones. Square, circle, and diamond, those are not rare because those primaries will always stay the same. Square will always be offense, diamond will always be defense. Circle will always be health or protection, but that's just not that rare. The arrow, you can get anywhere from pretty much any primary on here. Same thing with the triangle and the cross. So for me, this is a good one. We're going to keep that. And so speed set. Speed set has speed. It's a low roll of speed. And normally what I like to do is, especially because this is a level 1, I have until level 12. I have the credits to roll it. So it's also an offense primary. So it's a nice thing to have. And I can always, especially now with the addition of slicing, I can always try to slice for more speed later if it doesn't roll what I like. I do like to look for an average roll of 4 to 4.5 as my lowest. Obviously, you want to hit 5 or 6. Try and get as much speed as possible. Being that this is also an offense arrow, this also has flat offense on it too, so that's nice. So I'm going to keep that. This is a health with no health. So I'm just going to kind of truncate some of these to this point because I've already hit on this before, but no health, no thanks. So I'm going to sell that. This is, we haven't even revealed the 4th stat yet, but I already know I want to keep it because it's a health set. It has health, it has speed. And as bonus, because it is a health set, it also has percent protection on it, which is nice for survivability. So I know I'm going to keep that. This potency cross with the potency primary is nice. All I'm looking for on this one is speed. If this doesn't roll any speed, I'm not going to keep it. Crit damage arrow. Okay, so here it's a weird primary, which I already don't want, but now I'm looking at these other stats here. I don't see any offense, and I don't see any speed, and I have only one stat left to reveal. There's no way I can get both, so I'm going to sell that. So we're just going to sell these for now. And then we're going to get into upgrading this and just see what we get. So I did not get any speed on this. Most people would probably chuck this, but with the ability to calibrate, slicing and calibrating, I could definitely get some speed out of this, especially it did roll a lot of crit chance and offense, which is great for a crit damage set. And those are great stats that when you go to the 6-dot mods, those are going to get some great additions to them. I'm just hoping that my patience will pay off and I'll get speed later. So I'm going to keep this even though it has a 4. Just because it is, like I said, it does have these rolls already. So we're going to keep that. Now that I've moved it to 12 and I've locked it, don't forget to lock your mods, this is going to disappear from my screen once I hit the, stop enhancing it. I'm not going to slice anything today unless I really find something crazy. I'm just looking to see what we get out of this. And this, I'll do a video on slicing and calibrating later. And then that speed arrow with an offense primary. Let's see what we get out of this. So this rolled 2 of everything. Oh, everything got 1 roll basically. It's not great. I can always slice and calibrate it later. Like I said, it's an average of 3.5. The only reason why I'm keeping it is because it's an offense arrow. I just don't have a lot of offense primaries, especially for a speed set. Against my better judgment of the low speed, I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to definitely try to roll out some of that tenacity off of it. Unless I can find a fit for it. If I find someone who needs, doesn't need a lot of speed and can use an offense arrow with some extra offense and protection, maybe I'll keep it like that. So your roster may vary though. This is not going to fit everybody. This is just what I'm going to see later. Okay, so like I said, we got speed and health. What else we get? We got more protection. That's good. I would have liked some defense to go with the health, but we'll take it. Okay, so we got, looks like, only 1 hit on speed. We're up to an average of 4. That's what I'm going to keep. I also have a lot of health mod sets. So I don't want to keep this, but just for the hell of it, I'm going to. But I do need to actually get rid of some stuff just so I can bring in what's in the mailbox. But for now, I'll keep it. I'll do some slicing later, and we'll see if this comes out with anything good. Potency. So the only stat I'm looking for on this to roll is speed. Roll defense. So like we said, rule number 1, no speed, no thanks. It sucks because it's just, potency with a potency primary, it's hard to get them, doing modding is just very time consuming and takes up a lot of patience. So next set of mods are all blue, so we're just going to upgrade these. We're only going to upgrade them once though. We've already got 2 stats revealed. I only want to reveal 1 to see where we're looking. So it's an offense because it's a square. All we need for this is speed. I'm going to wait on that. Okay, so for me, and this is where things might change for you, this is a health mod with no percent health. At this point in the game, I would rather have percent health. It's better for my roster. Plus the other stats that are accompanying this one just don't work that well for me. They don't have any percent protection, percent defense. There's no offense on it. It's just flat health. Like this mod doesn't work for me. Like I said, if you're looking to build up your inventory, roll this again, see if you get speed. I'm not even going to bother with that. Okay, so potency set. We have potency on it. So I'm going to wait for that, see if we get any speed on that. Alright, so here's one that, it always seems to not go my way, but a crit damage set, crit damage triangle with percent offense. This is something I think a lot of people miss out on. A crit damage set is an offensive-minded set. So the more offense you have to crit, the better your character is going to work, especially, someone like Starkiller, or like I have a crit damage set on my Reva. The more offense you have, the harder it's going to crit, or the more it's going to crit. So these are great stats for me here. I just need speed, so fingers crossed on that one. Crit damage again, rolled speed, we just need offense. And for this one here, crit damage, it's an offense because it's a square, so that's a given. We just need speed. Just want to see what comes out of it. We might get a fast one. But the supporting stats for it aren't that great, so we'll see what we get. We're gonna sell that. And now we're just going to upgrade all of these and see what we get. We're going to go up 1. We'll get, so the no speed, no thanks, didn't work out for us. No speed, no thanks, didn't work out for us. No speed, that's a disappointment because that was a really nice, I was really happy to see that. This one gave us offense, so works out. And this one did not give us any speed either, so that kind of sucks. So, but that's the whole game of modding. Well, yeah, working with mods. They're not all going to be winners. So, what sucks with this one is, we did get offense. We do have speed. We have a low roll of speed, though. I want to roll it just to see what we get. Got more offense and potency. So, I have a lot of mods like this in my inventory. Low speed, okay offense. I mean, yeah, the more I upgrade it, it's hopefully going to hit for offense. But I'm not even going, I need the room in my inventory. So I'm not even going to keep this. 3 speed, it's just not really worth it for me. So, I'm going to get rid of this one. Again, if you're trying to build up your inventory, keep this because the offense matches the set and it has speed. So, but as you get your inventory bigger, as your account begins to grow, you can become a little bit more choosy like I am. All these green ones, we're just going to choose them. We're going to upgrade them twice just so that we can get 3 lines showing. So speed with a defense primary. It's a speed set. So far it doesn't have speed. We have 1 more to go. It needs to hit speed. It's a weird primary though. But it might be, if you roll it fast enough, you want to support who needs survivability. It does have percent health. It does have protection. Not a bad mod to have. This one makes no sense. It's an offense-minded set with a defense primary. I'm not really going to need that with a low roll of speed. I really don't need that. I would rather have some offense or crit damage primary. So even though it does have speed, I'm just not going to roll it. I don't need it. Offense arrow, perfect. With 2 rolls or 2 health stats and defense, it does need speed, so hopefully that hits us some speed. Health mod has health, crit damage, and it does have some flat offense on it. Hopefully this does roll us some speed. We're going to just see what this comes out to be. Crit damage, we have speed on it, and crit chance, which, if you have a crit damage set, crit chance is always great for it. Just looking for offense. And health set. So far, alright, so this has a flat roll of health. And I'm just waiting for some speed. I don't really need crit chance primary though. I have a bunch of those in my inventory already. It doesn't have percent health, which I need more of at this time. So I'm going to mark that and get rid of it. Health set, no health, no speed, only 1 slot left to show. So there's no way I can get 2 out of 1. And for this one right here, again, offensive-minded set. It does have offense on it. It is a protection primary, so something like your General Skywalker could go for like this, or offense depending on what your build is, or anybody that needs protection primaries. But if you want to build them, go for like those hybrid builds where they're offense and tanky. Something like this could work. We're just waiting for speed on that. And this last one, it's weird. The defense, again, primary. Man, I'm getting a lot of those today. Defense primary on an offensive-minded set. It's weird. If it rolls percent offense, I might keep it just for the hell of it. It's weird, who knows? But if it doesn't get that, even if it rolls flat offense, I'm not going to keep it. So we're going to sell these. And then we're just going to roll all these once. Let's see what we get. So, no speed, no speed, no speed, no speed. So, like I said, this one rolled flat offense. It just, I don't care enough about it. I'm not even going to look to see how much speed it rolls because I don't need the primary. Again, he said this needed offense. It didn't roll offense. So it does have speed, but at this point, what I'm trying to build, I need the offense. So the offense is not here. No reason to keep it for me. Alright, and on to the gray mods. So these we need to upgrade a couple times just to see if they're worth it. So we're just going to select them all, and we're going to upgrade. Obviously, I'm going to start with 2 because sometimes you can tell, can I get the right stats I need in 2 more rolls or not? So let's see. So these are all crit damage. All crit damage, yes. So keep my frame of mind. The protection primary is fine. Comes with speed, so we got 2 rolls to get some offense. Accuracy, I believe, I can't remember who, but there's someone just mentioned they get accuracy boosts, but it is offensive minded, so we need offense and speed. So we need to go 2 for 2 on that one. Offense and speed, because it's a square, so anything to work with us on this. Again, it's a crit chance, a crit damage set, so it has crit chance to help boost that, which is nice. Even though a lot of characters that benefit from crit damage, they generally do have a fairly high amount of crit chance, either built into their mastery or built into their kit anyways. But it's just nice to have. So we have the 2 things we want on here. Hopefully we can get either some survivability or some extra offense to go with it. I don't want to repeat myself too much here, so let's just see what we can get. So we're going to select them all again and go up the next. So, alright, so still need offense on that one. We did get offense on that one, so we're going to keep that. Health is good. It's flat health, which kind of sucks, but we'll take it. We got speed, a low roll of speed. This one has offense, still needs speed, still needs speed, still needs speed. Got offense, needs speed. And okay, so need offense, got speed, we have offense, so this is working out to be a good one. This one does have flat offense on it, which kind of sucks. You know, this might be one of those ones where, like, if I got like a bunch of ridiculous rolls of speed on it, I would keep it. It does have percent health and protection, which is nice survivability. So we'll keep this just for the hell of it, see if it gets any speed. This one has no offense and no speed, and we only have 1 slot left, so we're going to sell that. At this point, I have to upgrade all of these one by one, because if I upgrade them all together, they're going to go to 12, and we're going to lose them, so let's see what we get. So, no offense. No thanks. Low roll speed. So we'll just take it to 15 just to see, can I get anything out of it. The gray ones are the only ones where I'll take the 15 and I'll slice to green just to see, like, will I hit offense, will I hit speed? And I didn't. So I'm not going to waste any more mats on this. As you can see, I don't have enough of these to do it. I mean, to waste. It wasn't a spectacular roll of speed to begin with. As you can see, is almost a fairly decent roll of offense, but I'm not going to waste it. For you, keep the offense, keep the speed. The primary, though, will be very, very particular as to who it goes on. More offense. Perfect. Good roll of offense. You know, obviously it's a square, so it's always going to have that. Extra offense with crit chance. Super. I'm just going to roll this one. See what we get. More crit chance. Super. Going to lock that and keep it. Let's see. No offense. No thanks. And upgrade. No speed. No thanks. No speed. No thanks. No speed. No thanks. I should just name the name of the filter to no speed. No thanks. You guessed it. No speed. No thanks. We did hit offense. So with a crappy roll of speed, with some crit chance. So let's see what we can do with this. It hit crit chance. As you can see, it's barely above the lowest roll of offense that you can get. So with the low speed, with the low offense, at this point, I don't need this. This would be a good mod for anybody else building up their inventory, though. You know, and then once you get to the point where your mod inventory is full all the time, then you can get choosy and get rid of stuff like this. I don't need it. Someone else might. Protection, flat protection. Does have health, does have offense, does have speed. Extra protection. So a very nice roll of protection, I might add. So at this point, I'm going to keep this one because it does have a good roll of offense. It does have a good roll of speed. It does have some extra offense. So it's a decent mod to have. So hopefully, you know, later when I'm doing a slicing video, something like this hits on some speed and offense for me. So we'll save that for later. And what we wanted in this one. This one, we're looking for ridiculous rolls of speed. And of course we didn't get it, so we'll get rid of it. And like I said, I do have some in the mailbox. So let's go open the mail and accept all of these mods. Back to slicing our mods, manage mods, and back to what we're looking at again. So these should all be crit damage because that's what I farmed, because that's what I need. So we're just going to start with this one. We're just going to go one by one on this one. It has offense, so we need speed, and no, let's just hope for speed. Tenacity, crit chance, no speed, no thanks. Got some speed. Alright, so this one still needs speed. This one needs offense and speed. So we're not going to get both. This one, we got it, so we're going to keep it. This one has offense, still waiting for speed. So hope for the best for that one. No speed, no thanks. More offense. Perfect. So good roll of offense. Good roll of speed, sorry. Some survivability with the protection and the defense, and extra offense. So an offense-minded stat with an offense primary, with speed, with extra offense, I'll take it. With more offense, I'll definitely take it. And we're going to lock it at 12 and hold that for the slicing video. Again, no speed. That's the way the cookie crumbles usually. And let's just select all. Upgrade. Let's get 2 out of it. So, and we'll select them all again. Upgrade to 9. Alright, so needs offense. Needs offense and speed, not going to get it. Needs ridiculous speed to even consider keeping. Not going to get it. No offense, no speed, 1 roll left. Not going to happen. Waiting for offense. Offense primary on a cross. Perfect. Just need speed. A health arrow. Very good to have with crit chance and offense. Just roll me some speed. A health cross is fine to have, but it does not have any offense or speed, and we're not going to get both on the next one, so yeet. Extra offense, well, not extra offense, pretty crappy roll of offense. Remember we said that the lowest roll of offense we can get is 28, and it's a low roll of speed. I'm not even going to bother chasing anything on this. So if it would have rolled percent of offense, I would chase it, but not in this case. And we did not get any ridiculous speed on this, so no reason to keep it. Hoping for offense. And we got defense. Super. Sell it. And hoping for speed. And no. And hoping for speed. And no. So, as you can see, that's just how it goes sometimes. Mod upgrading, building your inventory is a time-consuming process. It does take a lot of patience. But when you know what to look for, you can afford to be choosy. If you're still building your inventory, things, you can be a little bit more lax with things. You know, obviously, like I showed you there were some things that I don't keep that you probably should keep, at least until you get a bigger inventory. But having the basics down is very important. You know, remember, we want to keep speed. Everything with speed we want to keep. Or if it has speed, you know, give it another chance. If it doesn't have speed, get rid of it. You know, excluding your speed primary arrows. Match your mod stats. So health should have health. Offense-minded sets, offense and crit damage should have offense. Tenacity, potency. So, and so on and so forth. Try to, you know, mix and match those stats as much as possible so they work really well. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I'll probably look at some of these mods once I build up some slicing stuff later. So when I do that, I'll run another video on doing some slicing. So until then, thanks for watching.